Hello, Reject Nation! It's John Marston! I just found out this came out. The official gameplay trailer numero dos for Red Dead Redemption numero dos. I wanted to take a moment to clear a couple things up from the last reaction that I did. I didn't watch the video back. I was in a rush as I was going to movie fights. Apparently I said something that led a bunch of people to believe that I didn't actually finish the game, that I stopped playing right after John Marston died. I was just expressing that I was annoyed that he died. I was very much frustrated by that. I know that you play as, I beat the game, you play as his son at the end, he gets his revenge. But that still, honestly, I feel like for some people, a lot of people, I've talked with JTE at Screen Junkies about this, he was very much satisfied with that ending, and he felt that vengeance come on. And I was there playing the game too, like, yeah, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. But it still doesn't take away the fact that when he died, I still had that feeling of, man, went through all that. And now he's dead. Because I only got back into gaming again this year. I've really been taking my time. I've made it just a casual hobby. I've only beat about 4 games this year. Red Dead Redemption being one of them. Easily committed the most time to that game out of any other one. Wanted to clear that up. Secondly, I wanted to thank you to everyone who educated me on the fact that Red Dead Redemption 2 is actually a prequel. Hearing that this is the gang that's constantly being talked about and referenced in the first Red Dead Redemption, that was actually really cool to learn. You know, you call something part 2, you think it's a continuation. You don't think it's a prequel. And I did not go on a Wikipedia page or something to find that out beforehand, so I'm sorry. I'm excited to watch this. Now we got that out of the way. Let's hop into this, shall we? That's a lot of great reasons to be mature, am I right?
With Red Dead Redemption 2,
so much better, the graphics.
Set out to create its most ambitious open-world experience to date. It is an epic tale of outlaw life that seamlessly blends story with action.
Arthur, let's go, quick!
And exploration with choice, all under the constant threat of danger.
I did love this game, man.
The world is full of adventures and experiences that you discover naturally.
Hey, hold it right there!
As you move fluidly from one moment to another.
Gentlemen, you all know what to do.
Arthur can undertake a wide array of nefarious activities with his fellow gang members. Some are large-scale heists.
Come on!
While others are more personal.
Come on.
There you go.
You can rob a train, passerby, or a coach.
Anyone inside there?
Hold up a store, burgle a house, or go loan sharking.
Here for money.
Or you can simply go off and explore alone, if you're feeling brave enough. The countryside, towns, and frontier are full of rival gangs and outlaws.
This is much more what I want the game to be. Yeah.
How's that score you stole off us? Which one?
In this rapidly civilizing world, lawmen are cunning. Whether tracking known outlaws or investigating a crime scene.
Mother have mercy.
Now, I'm not a fellow to pass a quick judgment, but I know you don't hire a saint to catch a sinner.
Get a price on your head and bounty hunters will track you down. Arthur must always be prepared to defend himself against whatever is thrown at him.
Nice. Oh, dude, the gore is
The system
increased.
has been expanded and will progress in stages.
How so?
Allowing you to slow time.
Woo.
Paint targets. And see critical or fatal points of your enemies.
Oh, cool.
When you use it is up to you. Your experience is defined by the choices and decisions you make for Arthur.
Thank you, sir.
You can, of course, choose what to wear, ride, eat, and which guns to carry. Shave, bathe, or don't. It's up to you. Red Dead Redemption 2 is full of things to do.
That's my favorite, hurting. It's my favorite part of the game. Poker. I wasted way too much time playing poker. Yeah, cut up some logwood. Hey! Oh, I was
There are
never good at
countless
that,
secrets to
even.
uncover. And people
But in real
too.
life, I'm great.
You can get into raucous altercations, take in a show, chase down bounties, fight a duel, and a lot more.
Nice, dude. The graphics are so much better.
Your behavior has consequences, and people will remember you and your actions. Son of a bitch. You can also experience the game in first person.
Whoa, really? Whoa. Oh, dude, that's
You are
crazy.
taking the world with new cinematic cameras for some stunning views. The result is a world that is deep, teeming with life, and very
Oh,
This world
Liam
has its
Neeson.
consolation.
fuck. Yeah. Ah. A lot of great things revealed here, man. In terms of just story-wise, I know it's a prequel. Finding out it's a prequel actually really excited me, because I feel like the route that everyone thought this game was originally going to go down was you just play as John Marston's son. And this plotline, I love it because there was so much stories and references and mystery to what the gang life was when John Marston was a part of that crew. And now we get to explore and be a part of that adventure and be on the run. Before I ever played Red Dead, how it was pitched to me was it's Grand Theft Auto, but in the Wild West. And then I find out that you're playing as a good guy, which was fun, and I still really loved the game. It was a very easy game to get addicted to for sure, but there was that missing element for me of I want to be an outlaw, I want to be a bad guy. And I know in the first game there's so much of that sense of identity of can you really escape your past of being an outlaw? But here, you know, you just get to be the bad guys, which is cool, robbing the banks and everything. I like the enhancements of the Deadeye shot, of the more attention to detail of specific points you can actually hit. I think the way she phrased it was you can see critical and fatal points of your enemies, which is awesome.
Awesome.
Because it took me a long while to pick up on the marking system. I had to wait till I got to that mission with the really old cowboy guy. I don't know if that's in the game when you could officially do that part, or I just did not realize you could do it beforehand. I like that enhancement level. To go into first person point of view, that looks really cool. I like how you have the option to do that as opposed to you are stuck with doing that. It took me a little while to pick up on handling the controls there, but I like the idea of feeling even more immersed in this world because I don't know if first person point of view will be the primary way I play this game. I'll just have to feel it out. Looking at it here, you know, in a game that's so about being immersed into the open world, I feel like that might actually enhance it. And they did touch on it in the last gameplay trailer. You know how like your choices and consequences will affect the outcome of your tale. I'm wondering how much that'll really do that, because at the end of the day, the first Red Dead had a linear storyline that it had to follow. Here, does that mean you can get a totally different ending than someone else who's playing the game? Will you get a different outcome than someone else who's playing the game? I'm wondering at the end of the day, will it still fall under your character going under the same main plot points, or will the plot points be entirely different depending on how you choose to go about handling things? And I also gotta say too, the attention to detail, the only thing that I thought was, and I don't know if I'm gonna get crap for saying this, but the thing that I thought was missing for me was better graphics, and that was it. But the thing I respect about Rockstar and how they handle their games a lot of the time is they don't just keep dishing this out. Like, people wanted Red Dead Redemption 2 for quite some time. They don't just keep churning these out, you know? It's like make a great game, then spend a few more years developing another great game, and that's what they got right here. The graphics here are so much better than the last one. Just even like when people are getting shot and everything, you could feel the impact, you could feel the gore. I really love it. But anyway, before I wrap this video up, I wanted to give a patron of the day shout out to a man named Lohit Banerjee. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, buddy. He has been a patron for about a week, maybe a week and a half at this point, and he has one of the higher reward tiers. Basically, that comes with patron video requests. Whatever video you request, you must definitely do and put up on YouTube. Handwritten thank you letter, and a shout out, of course. Now, I'm shouting you out because I don't know you at all, Lohit. I've messaged you a couple of times now in the past 2 weeks trying to get a hold of you to honor your reward tier. If you're watching this video, can you please check your messages on Patreon so that way I can properly honor the reward tier? I mean, we appreciate the contribution. We'll accept the contribution. That ain't a problem. But I grew up Catholic, so not being able to hold up my end of the bargain is amplifying my level of guilt. I looked up your name. This says a Sanskrit name for boys meaning red and copper. And you know who else is named Copper? My kitty cat named Copper. See, this is you, Lohit. This is you right here, Lohit. You're so adorable, Lohit. You're so adorable, Lohit. You're free. You're free, Lohit. Subscribe to the Reject Nation. Click that notification bell. And check us out on Patreon. We got TV show reactions, Q&As, a whole bunch of goodies. Would love to have you become a patron eject today.